All right, hello everybody. We are live. Welcome to Rune Royale Pre-Season 1, everybody. This is going to be a $100, I guess USD or BUSD, whatever it is going to be, Rune Evolution Tournament. And yeah, after the conclusion of this tournament, hopefully that will mark the beginning of Season 1, although it is a little bit up in the air right now, just letting you guys know. There is a chance we might have to start it just a few hours or maybe a day later. Just letting you guys know beforehand. And let's jump into the rules real quick. We do have a few things going differently this time. All right, Rune Royale Pre-Season 1. The tournament is going to be on the North American server. Of course, the date is today. Instead of doing RXS for our prize pools, we're going to be giving out just straight BUSD or I guess just USD. First place, you're getting $50 on top of the 50% of an additional $50. So essentially, first place gets 75 USD. Second place gets 12.5 USD. Third gets 7.5. Fourth gets 3.5. And fifth place, you guys get $1.50. It is quite obviously top loaded, so you guys do really want to be playing for that first. But if you do get second, third, fourth, or fifth, just a few extra dollars doesn't hurt either. Unfortunately, I don't think Benzi is here with us today to give us the most accurate results from the scoreboard after each round. So Maiev is going to be having to do that manually. That does mean that there is the potential for the last couple of seconds to not count. We are going to be judging the placements on each round by what the stream sees. And if you guys are not familiar with how evolution works, it's not 100% real-time update. The scores don't update in real time on the scoreboard 100% of the time. So there might be a little bit of variation in that, but we are going to be going with what is shown on the stream when the round ends. So
that will change if Binzi does turn up and we do get access to the data. But if that happens, then we'll let you know. We'll make that very clear.
Yep, so we are going to be doing 6 games of Evolution, a 5-minute break, and then 6 more games, same as our previous Rune Royales. The first and 7th round for this tournament is going to be Marco Polo. All other rounds will be RNG, except if we land on Sprite Juice. Sprite Juice is currently bugged, so if we do roll Sprite Juice, it will get changed to Marco Polo. The points distribution is the same: 10 points for first, 7 points for second, 5 points for third, 3 points for fourth, and 1 point for fifth. You guys are free to join and leave as you please. All normal Rune Evolution rules still apply. Okay, so with that out of the way, if you guys have any questions, let us know. It's more or less the same format. With the start of Season 1, we are going to be doing a little bit different format, but for Preseason, we're keeping it basically the same. We do have one new game mode, which is Sprite Juice. Unfortunately, it is bugged, so we are not going to be able to play that today. But Marco Polo also got a change. If you guys have not been following up with the Rune Sunday stream, Marco Polo is a little bit different now. Different sprites gives you different modifications to the camera. So yeah, if you guys are primarily tournament players and you guys don't show up for the Rune Sunday stream, just letting you guys know. Hopefully you guys don't get too surprised by that. Yeah, the prizes are now BUSD and USD. I think that is a pretty welcome change to a lot of people. Yeah, anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, I guess just on the prize distribution, that may change for future tournaments, but certainly for this preseason, very, very top loaded. So do go for that top spot. 12 rounds, that's all it is. That's an hour's gameplay in total. We've got the dreaded halftime after 6 rounds. We've seen so many of these tournaments completely flip on their heads following those. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today, especially now it's cash money on the table.
Oh, and also, okay, one more thing. So my internet, again, I always have to say this. My internet does go out. Keep going with the tournament. It will come back within just a minute or two. And if I do have to, if my nose starts bleeding again, I will have to step aside for a few minutes. But Maiev and Disco keep everything rolling. So yeah. With that out of the way, I guess. Yeah, you guys ready to start?
Yeah, might be a good thing to check on Evo before we start, so that we don't ruin the round. Just double check.
Yeah, if you can broadcast a message to let everybody know that Rune Royale is starting and to tune into the stream. If there's any, I see a lot of unfamiliar names. If they're not familiar with Rune Royale, hopefully they get the memo and show up on stream. Otherwise, they might be a little bit confused. I see a lot of new names.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm hopping into the Evo server. And we'd be doing NA.
Yep, NA.
So it was a decision that we should be having US East as a server, but we've changed it to US West so that it would be friendly for Europe and Asia, because we all know that playing games or playing in one server, if you're in Europe and Asia, is like mixing oil with water. It just doesn't fit. one of uh, one of the plays would eventually get like a 200 ping or higher. So we're trying to find the soft spot, and we have decided that it'd be US West for the meantime. All right, so it'd be North America. Checking in on Rune Evolution right now.
Yeah, so
And
there's about 30 seconds left in the
is-
round.
Yep, I should start announcing. Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show the game. Okay, Maiev, the round is just ending, so you can go ahead and change it to... Wait, what is Indiana Jones? What is that?
So
Oh.
did you not? Yeah. So we did have some new changes to some rounds.
Oh right, it's mixed game mode, right?
It is mixed game mode indeed.
Maiev, you didn't let me know about this. Okay, I guess we have...
It's a new update. It was just recent in the past hour.
In the past hour?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, no,
Right,
that's news to me.
I've changed around to Marco Polo.
And is that's going to be the start of the tournament? Is this our first round?
Yeah, this would be your first round.
Okay,
round
cool.
39494.
Okay, cool. I see the wall did go down, so we do have quite a bit of players today. Marco Polo with the wall down. I think that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I'll be playing the first round. So we have Desai, the new normal, K Smith, Razgor. Who else is in? Oh, looks like I have to stop playing Evo. And check.
Fortress is here as well. Is that Camel? I think Camel is back. And Sassy Boy. We have a good mix of, a couple of new players along with our seasoned veterans.
Alright, so we have the new normal Ruzigar, K Smith, Sassy Boy, Desai, Gamel, Fortress, and Mr. Buggins on the player list. Well, Testman has always been an Evo.
Where's Testman?
Well, probably in spectator mode, or Bincy hid him off somewhere where no one was able to see him. Right, and I'd be watching you guys on stream.
Okay, so What's the new update? What changed? Are you guys aware?
So, yeah, I have just posted that into the stream chat, so do go and check that out if you want that slight advantage upper hand to see just some of the latest tweaks to the game modes. So items in Marco Polo are worth 20 points, so you are getting an updated score boost from those items. Picking them up, that's the room game and the in-game drops. Mixed mode 1 has been renamed to Indiana Jones, so items go up to 100 points in that mode. So you really are getting for those runes like a true archaeologist. Now in bird's eye mode, you will be getting 300 points for a kill now, because it is quite tricky to get a kill, as we've seen, because everyone's so much more aware of other players' movements. And also in sticky mode, kills have increased to 50 points and orbs are now worth 100. So the advice from the developers is to hang around sticky players like a vulture.
Okay, cool. Any updates on whether or not Sprite Juice is fixed?
Not yet.
So
Still,
there were some complaints from players that Sprite Juice was a bit tricky. So one of the sprites was also changed to reduce decay. Whether or not players have found that useful, we're not too sure. Certainly, some very, very small bit of noise around, not liking Sprite Juice still. But really, we could do with a bit more feedback. So, when you are playing in the season, do let us know about Sprite Juice, about any of the game modes, and all the tweaks and changes. We're always looking for your feedback. Give us a shout, Telegram, Discord, here on Twitch during the stream. We're here to listen to that and make the game more fun and competitive for you all.
That's a pretty tight game. Chaos Smith just ended up picking another kill up. So he's about 70 points ahead now, but still very tight between Chaos Smith and Dazai. Chaos Smith's sitting on the left side of the map throughout most of this game. Dazai now here trying to challenge him. He did get a kill on Camel, but he didn't get that many points, which is interesting. It makes me wonder if did the points from kills get changed? Or rather, the points from orbs, because it looks like Dazai killed Camel, but he only got like 50 points. So I'm not 100% sure what happened with that, but Chaos Smith does take that round, and now we are on to one of the updated game modes, Sticky Mode. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on how orbs work to see if orbs got changed or not. I have a pretty strong feeling that the left side of the map is going to be very strong. That usually was the meta before. We haven't seen the wall go down too often in the recent times, but now that the wall is down, we get to see players play on the left side more. Chaos Myth and Dazai are top. Oh wow, Dazai is a big lead, about double the points of anybody else. I didn't see whether or not he got like a couple kills or not, but that is a pretty big lead. Yes, another kill on RA 1/4 Gar. And I'm looking for the orb. Okay, I think he did get the orb. The message did pop up saying that he stole an orb. Another kill on RA 1/4 Gar, and there goes the wall. So I do wonder if they can actually get the orb. The orb is on the other side of the wall. How unfortunate. Oh, maybe he can go through the wall? No, it doesn't seem like it. So I guess that orb is unfortunately not going to be taken.
I mean, good for the player. Not so great for the competition.
Oh, Dazai gets taken out by Chaos Myth. Wait a minute. That's going to be a big orb. Zai had about 900 points. It's like a 200 point orb, 250 maybe. And who gets it? Chaos Myth gets it. He's now in first, 1,100 points. Yeah, orbs are really impactful in this game mode. Not only do you get the 25% 25% of points, it's also additional 100 points on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're really going in for the kill.
Wait, but Zai just took the lead back.
So that's 2 orbs Design managed to steal in the process. For
Wait, there's 2
96 and
Chaos Myths.
114
What
points.
the? Wait, there's 2
Are there?
Chaos Myths. Huh. Interesting. It might be a visual bug, I don't know. Or maybe I don't know. Either they have
Probably.
really similar names or it's a visual bug.
Yeah, I think one looks disconnected.
Let me double check.
A
Should register
fortress?
on the servers.
I feel like I keep seeing the message saying that Fortress stole an orb. He must have gotten a bunch of juicy orbs. He's in second place right now. Desai's still in first despite getting taken out once.
Looks like it's only 1 Chaos Myth.
Yeah, probably just a visual bug then. Oh, Sassy Boy now takes first. What happened? I feel like it came out of nowhere. Oh man, you really got to keep an eye on like where the dragons are dying. Ooh, almost gets a kill on Camel, but Camel does escape. Zai almost just ran to Fortress and died. Chaos Myth died. I don't know where he died at, but that's going to be a big orb. Zai just died on the bottom right. That's going to be a big orb. Who's going to get that? I think Fortress probably gets that. That's going to probably cement his victory. Yeah, Fortress does get that. And he gets Chaos Myth. And he gets Zai again. Oh my god. Under 1 minute, so he doesn't even need the orb. He just automatically gets the points. That's huge. Unless somebody takes him out, Fortress got this game.
Right. So,
Gets another kill on Overhaul. Yeah, Fortress has a gigantic lead. Playing a little bit dangerously, going in the little island, even in sticky mode. That's like his only way to lose, if he gets stuck on a wall. Wow, but he's navigating it like perfectly. Must be a controller player. Or he just uses his keyboard. Using your keyboard there is actually very helpful as well, since you do get
you can use both. I tried playing Evo and I was using both mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, so Fortress gets a win.
Have an incredibly steady hand.
Fortress gets a win. Are you updating the leaderboards, Maiev?
For the first round I did.
Okay, nice.
Updating it for the second round.
Nice, thank you, sir Maiev. We got deathmatch. Zai got a couple of early kills. Wow, if you look at the leaderboards, it's 600 points, 400, and 200. Oh, because sprites don't give points anymore. That's new. That wasn't part of the patch notes that Disco posted, but that is definitely new. So now you have to get kills to get points, either kills or items. That's very interesting. Personally, I think I would just use deathmatch as like a, as a bathroom break now. Deathmatch, not really my favorite type of game, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be it's definitely gonna favor the players that really likes to go for kills. Fortress and Zai right now. Yeah. Actually, not even Fortress, just Zai killing everybody.
I mean, I think it's quite tricky. You look at that, you've got 4 drakes flying around. So once you get taken out and you're trying to respawn back in, it is difficult to try and get up to size and not be vulnerable. And unfortunately for those players, you've got players like Desire who've got up to that Drake form, continue to retain that Drake form. And, with the size of the sweep, Drakes are pretty fast in this round as well. You just don't stand much of a chance. unless you play the risky game.
Look
and
at him
try and
go.
actually get in front of them. That's the only way you're really going to switch the round from them, is to try and fly in their flight path, take their sprites to wear their evolution bar down, and then hope that you can grow in that moment and turn back round and chase them. But it's such a risky game to play, especially when you've got such good players, such consistent players.
Look at him go. He has 11 kills. That's crazy. And again, he's playing with 185 ping.
Yeah. And we do recognize that ping is quite important in the game. It does make a difference because it's not pre-calculated moves like you're shooting a fireball or firing a some magic spell where you can calculate where that's going to land and where the player's going to be roughly. This is live action Twitch gaming, so excuse the pun, and you do need those fast reaction times, so that ping does make a difference in a tightly contested game.
Buggins takes out Desai. This is a chance. If Desai can get hunted, if Fortress click targeted Desai, and maybe he can just hunt Desai for the rest of the game, maybe he can take it. Wait, Desai's gone. Where's Desai? Oh no, I think Desai's smart. What Desai's doing is he's actually not. Well, actually, it doesn't make a difference, right? Because you don't lose points, right? So you can die as much as you want, but I think Desai's actually gonna hang out in the
sitting out.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit out until the game's about to end. I believe he had such a big lead that
that is
I mean, it doesn't really make sense in deathmatch, right? But in other game modes, it does make sense to actually do that. But maybe he's like, I have such a big lead. I'm gonna get some water. It's a good time to take a break.
It has been a discussion between the community on whether players should be able to drop off the game and reconnect at the last minute if they have such a big lead. So a recommendation was, if a player goes inactive for 15 seconds off the game, their scores would be removed, or would basically be turned to 0 to prevent those kinds of things happening. Evo is, my opinion is, Evo is a 5-minute game, and players should keep playing for the entire 5 minutes. Or there was a comment that if a player got disconnected or had some internet problems, so it's a 5-minute game, you could just simply wait.
Wait, the new normal won. Wait, what? Wait, Desai didn't win. What happened? I thought Desai had that locked up. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
As Maiev was explaining there, due to complaints from players, they're essentially doing that sort of tactic, dropping out of the game, and taking the competition away from the match. That then resulted in a change where I think if you do disconnect the game for more than 15 seconds, then it does discount you from the round. So that is just to ensure that the match does remain competitive. Other players do have a chance to try and beat you and catch up.
Well, yeah, you do. I mean, it's deathmatch. It's not like there's any advantage in leaving. It's just like, it's a good time to get some water, a good time to take a bathroom break, right? I don't know. I don't really see what happened there. Maybe we need to watch a replay. Maybe he didn't join back in early enough. Not 100% sure what happened.
I did see Design back in the match there, and yeah, so that was brought up again because of the disconnect. So although this was deathmatch and perhaps in that particular moment it wasn't as applicable, but of course consistency across the game rounds, there are multiple game modes where the person in the lead not being in the match could potentially heavily influence the outcome of that round, because other players do not have the opportunity to play against them and potentially eat them, take their points, etc., orbs, and so forth. So yeah, I think as far as I'm aware, it's a blanket rule across all matches, just to keep them competitive. They're only 5 minutes long, If you want to break, just take a break once the round finishes.
But it's a tournament. It's a tournament. Come on, you can't. Like realistically, I think that was a good time to go take a break if you need to take a break. He had such a big lead. I can't say what happened. I'm not from. I guess if I'm being honest, I haven't seen the patch notes. I don't know if that was a change, but yeah, I don't know.
He's playing. So, according to Zoe, Dazai didn't disconnect. He played as soon as he died. I didn't know what happened. We didn't
Well, we
see him
did see
on
him
the
out.
map.
Yeah, we did see
Did
him
we?
out the round for quite some time. Obviously, that's why it came up as a
Yeah.
topic in conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. It could just be a bug. It's really hard to say. We don't have the logs or anything. All we can do is maybe we'll go back and watch the replay later. But maybe Benzi will be able to have some clarification on that later. That was really strange to me though. But I guess as per the rules, we do have to go by what was shown on the stream at the end of the round. So that is, sorry, Dazai. That does seem pretty unfortunate for you.
Yeah, and if he isn't in the game for 15 seconds, not sure if Benzi has already has implemented it, but the time that we've spoke about is around 15 seconds before your points gets reset. No, so if there isn't a new rule that if you get killed, your points will be 0, because most of the players who are in then
I think if
didn't
something
have it
like that
reset.
were to get changed, I think it definitely needs to be something that is made aware to all of the players, and especially not right before a tournament. So I don't know if something did get changed, but if something did, then that's something we do need to address later on to make sure that we don't do that again. Obviously, having changes right before a tournament feels really bad for anybody involved. And I do apologize to you, Dazai, if you did get screwed out of that round, because you did have such a big lead. Like, it was not even close.
Right.
Okay, anyway, so we were talking about the last round for the entirety of this round, but it is leader cap. The new normal was technically the winner of last round. Still doing pretty well in this round. A very close match between Dazai and Fortress, actually. Now, we didn't cover at all, but Dazai takes out Overhaul the last 5 seconds, so he does cement his victory in that round. And now we're at Indiana Jones. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. I haven't seen this before. Indiana Jones, 100 points to an item, and not very many points in anything else. Do you guys know, are orbs a thing? Okay, so orbs are a thing, right? I'm trying to see. I see the message pop up that people are stealing orbs.
Pop up, but there is a 0 points. So, is it just a single point?
Well,
no, we are seeing some points on there. So yeah, I think it's still the 25%. It looks like.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, if you look at, I don't think there are orbs. I think it's just a bug that says the orbs are popping up, but I haven't seen any orbs. And also, if you look at the points, if you add the 1 kill that Fortress has, along with the 24 evolves, and the 3 items and the 136 sprites, that basically adds up to his point total, right? There's no room for any orbs to be involved there. So I believe there's no orbs. So it's just about the items. This is so interesting. The items,
So of course our regular players will know that there are, or I was going to quote a number then, I think it's 9 or 10 spots in which the items can spawn on the map. In which of those spots it next spawns is random. It is every 10 seconds of an item not being available that it will spawn. we just see them snatched up immediately. You know, they do get picked up very quickly. And of course, the awareness that an item has spawned is given to the players in the bottom right-hand corner. You will see that rune pop up, and the value of that rune based, of course, on the player count. And that's worth 100 points in this match. So, yeah, really interesting. You tend to find, and I'm just basing it on when we were doing item drops, special drops in rounds. We were giving out rune, we were giving out rune words as well. And when that was happening, players tended to concentrate their flights in certain areas. So that kind of top right-hand corner, there's a couple of spawn points up near there for the items. So you'd see some players there. You'd see some players in the bottom left corner as well. And then in that kind of top middle section as well, which does make the middle more competitive, because you can then fly down, you can get, to the spawn point.
Wait, I just saw an orb. Wait. I think I just saw one orb. What? I'm so confused.
Perhaps that was a visual bug. You do also need to remember, Panda, that you are running an extremely outdated client.
Yes, I am.
You're like 40, 50 updates behind. So it's probably to be expected that there are going to be some issues in your version.
Or maybe I just saw something that wasn't there. That could have been possible as well. But this is very interesting. I mean, personally, how do you guys feel about the game mode? I feel like I would hate playing it. If I'm being honest, this is one of those game modes where I feel like this is probably my water break, my bathroom break, But what do you guys think?
I like the idea because I like item hunting anyway. You know me. It's rare that I survive a round. So to go around collecting runes makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So I quite like the concept where actually that becomes the core gameplay mechanic. Obviously, there's still an advantage to killing other players because you get them out of the way and you gain a bit more space to collect those items. But yeah, I think it's interesting. It certainly adds a completely different mechanic and, really mixes up gameplay compared to the other rounds.
Yeah, I also don't need to forget. You also can't forget that killing a player, stealing their orbs, you'd get a percentage of their points.
No, there's no Maiev. We've been over. There's no orbs. Maiev, are you not listening? You're not paying attention. It's okay. I'm sure you're busy trying to keep track of the leaderboards, but no, there's no orbs in this mode. So, yeah. So basically, your points are basically sprites plus the items that you get. That's the main contribution for the points. Okay, so was that how many rounds has there been? Is it? That was the fifth, or this is the fifth right now?
It's the fifth
new
round.
Rune Royale round winner in Ruke. Is that how you say it? I'm going for it.
Rook.
Rook.
I think.
Ruke.
I don't know.
Ruku.
But so this is the fifth round, or the last round is the fifth round, Maiev?
Last round was the fifth round.
Okay, so this will be the last round until the break. Nice. So yeah, so going back to Indiana Jones, I feel like, just I guess a very elementary view of what I think the game mode is going to be played like. The way I look at it is that it seems like it's going to be very difficult to consistently win games, right? Because the most you can really do is have very optimal pathing towards getting as many sprites as you can. But then, a lot of that is going to be determined by where is the item going to spawn near you. There's a lot that's out of your control.
But so with item hunting, it's around your flight path. You're looking to retain speed, stay alive, and you can kind of. So what you can do, you can either stay in that area and hope that you're just gonna focus on that spawn and go for it, or you can fly around the map to each of the spawn points and just hope you get lucky. So there's kind of two tactics here. You can either keep moving all the way across the map, or you can just kind of focus on an area and just wait for each of the spawns there. I think it really depends on the player count as to what the best strategy is. I think with smaller player counts, that it's probably better to just keep flying around the map. You can get sprites, you know, you won't be that contested when you do come across one of the items. But I think for larger player counts where the majority of the map's being covered, then it's really about focusing on probably a quarter of the map. You know, are you taking the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right quarter, and the spawn points in that area? And interestingly enough, now that I've said that out loud, the bottom right corner of the map kind of doesn't really tend to have much items spawning.
Yes, the
but
bottom right has no
does-
items.
And you can see that from the sprite concentration, because no one's going around there to collect all those sprites because they know that items aren't spawning there.
Well,
so actually,
no, it's reverse evolve.
Oh, of course.
It's reverse evolve. There's a
All right,
there's
guys.
a reason.
So, looks like after this round, we'll take a couple of minutes break. Binzi is awake, so we probably have some answers on what happened to
Ooh, Fortress stole that orb. Ooh,
the third
okay.
round.
Okay, so reverse evolve. I'm guessing everything looks like it's about the same. Reverse evolve, I believe. Was this one of the rounds that Zai was really good at? I don't have the stats page up on my monitor right now, but I think Zai was really good at reverse evolve. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else, but you know, very close game. If Zai gets another kill, he probably takes a win. If Fortress gets another kill, he probably takes a win. And Sassy Boy also hanging there as well. It does seem like there's a couple of people that are either not familiar with reverse evolve, or they're just staying in Dragonling form and just getting sprites, ignoring everything else. I see the new normal, I see Buggins and Emotionless playing like that. I know they're not new players, but you know, they're all really tiny.
Motionless is Mateus. Oh, let's also not forget that people playing Evo now, they be receiving quite a hefty amount of Zod. It's been quite a while since we had this kind of Zod rewards. So if you could see the prize pool at the moment, it's 0.15 Zod for the winner of this round. And yep, before that, I will have to clip this round.
Okay, Dazai does take it, so maybe I was right. Maybe Dazai was actually really good at reverse evolve, but that is going to be the first half of Rune Royale Preseason 2022, and we're going to take a short, I mean like 5 or 10 minute break, and then we'll jump into the game with the second half. Okay, Maiev, leaderboards. I think you probably still need a minute or two.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? I think Dazai probably at the top. Dazai, you know, even with the questionable third round, still winning, you know, at least a couple more, right? Maybe even more than a couple more. I think Dazai's been doing really well despite playing with 185 ping.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And I think looking at the distribution of the leaderboard scores kind of across all the other rounds as well, Dazai has been, you know, as you say rightly, very consistent across all of the game modes so far. We've seen a bit of a shake-up. We've seen a new name take a round during a Rune Royale, which is great. And yeah, so that's also going to have some impact on the scoreboard as well. So it'll be really interesting to see what Maiev comes up with once he's calculated it all.
Right, so I'm done calculating the scores.
Oh, cool, that was
So,
fast. No, hold on, hold on, let me show it. Come on, Maiev. Come on. You're always always trying to give spoilers. Always. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Binzi is awake, so he's currently investigating what happened to the third round.
Okay, cool.
We
And
probably have some answers, and also we'd have our leaderboards set at the end of this tournament.
yes, Benzie is here now, so that will happen. And there we go. The leaderboards. We have Fortress actually in first place with 32 points. The new normal. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Desai in second place with 28. The new normal with 24. Chaos Myth with 15. Along with Mr. Buggins, Sassy Boy with 14, and Overhaul at 13. And I believe if I go a little bit further, we can see some more as well. We got a lot of people with points on the board. We have Rook, of course, getting 10 points from his win. What is that other name? Rusgar with 4 and Camel with 1. Unfortunately, we're not seeing JJ here today, right? JJ usually plays in our North American tournaments, and he's won both of the North American Rune Royales, but unfortunately, I guess he's not able to make it today to try to defend his crown. But yeah, glad to see, Rook coming in. I think there's probably a couple of other players, right? A couple of other new names. Rusgar, that's a new name. I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, I think I don't recall seeing Rizgar previously in a tournament. Do believe we may see them in the quiz.
Yeah, Rusgar was definitely was in the Battle Royale games that we played before, but first time seeing them in Rune Royale, that's for sure. Okay, so what do you guys think? I feel like 32 points is a very low amount compared to the previous tournaments. Before we would see like, in the high 30s, maybe 40s even. But this time Fortress and Desai with a combined 60 points. The new normal just a little bit behind, and yeah, like obviously anybody's game so far. 6 more rounds, so 60 more points possibly obtained.
Yeah, you look at the scoreboard, 60 points completely changes it, doesn't it? Even if you look at the scoring, potential for second place and how close everything is at the moment, everyone's still got a chance. If you reverse that points distribution, which is entirely possible, then of course we're looking at a very, very equally distributed set of players. So it's entirely possible. There's 6 more rounds. We've seen it time and time again. Players that didn't have such a good first half in the Rune Royale really turn up the heat for the second half, and actually come and take quite a few points from those top players, and likewise some of those top players dominating in the first half, just slightly losing their edge after that halftime break. So it's always interesting to see what happens over those last 6 rounds, and of course that's when the pressure's really, really on. That prize is just that little bit closer.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't see, again, it's me JJ, one of our top players from North America, winning 2 Rune Royales, Rune Royale Beginnings and Rune Royale Hysteria. Unfortunately not here today. Also Eki's not here. Where's Eki? You in chat, Eki? How come you're not playing? What's going on?
He did say in the team meeting he's going to play, but had been quite under the weather recently, so bit of a shame.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Make it.
Also, of course, Eki is one of our top competitors from North America as well. So Twitch chat, players in the tournament, what did you guys think of Indiana Jones? I'm curious what you guys think. I think you guys, maybe you guys haven't heard my take on it. Personally, I think it's a little bit too RNG for my taste, but I'm curious as to what you guys think. Twitch chat. What about you, Maiev? Okay, what about you, Maiev? What do you think?
Indiana Jones. Well, considering how Evo is now, it's kind of, for me, it's really hard to focus on the items, right? I really don't get it. Where they spawn, So
I can tell you where all the items spawn. I know all the item spawn points.
yeah, there are item spawn points, but you cannot expect it. You cannot expect it to be appearing at the same location twice because it's random, right? So you should not be camping.
No, it
Like
can
a certain
definitely.
area.
Wait, no. It can definitely appear in the same area twice. I think, there's no rule
Yeah,
on it.
but there's a very low probability, right?
No, it's the
So
same. It's the same
It's
probability.
the same.
You know,
It's
the
fine
past
to Maiev.
doesn't. Yeah, the past
yeah, it's
doesn't
well.
change
I guess in my
future
theory,
probabilities.
for it to appear at the same location, that would not likely happen.
No, that's a fallacy. That's a fallacy. That's not how it works,
Well,
Maiev.
I won't make it to appear at the same location, right? Even if it has the same RNG, I wouldn't expect it to be there. So I'd rather be moving around the map rather than waiting for it to spawn the same location, right?
Okay, so basically, never mind. I was gonna say basically, if you play against Maiev and Indiana Jones, it's a free win. But hey, you never know. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe he knows something that we don't. You know?
So I think Maiev is suffering what's called apophenia, which is the kind of tendency for people to see patterns in completely random things. So gamblers, very, very common for them, you know, red or black, red or black. Oh, it's got to be red because it's been black 3 times. But it could just
You know what?
easily be black 4 times in a row.
Speaking
You know? And
speaking of gambling, how about the market,
That's
man?
that's a good explanation.
How about the market the past week? I guess I was Maiev the past week because I shorted ES. I was like, there's no way we fucking go to 4,100, right? So I shorted ES and I got destroyed. But I think you guys are probably having a good time if you guys are long Bitcoin, long Ethereum, long SPY, long NASDAQ or anything. Like, man,
Well,
crazy week.
I'm currently not looking at crypto at the moment. Just focusing on Rune. And speaking of other markets, LiveTech is saying that we have a special Season 1 start deal in our Rune marketplace. Seeing some cubes there at a discounted price. So if you haven't had any cubes, this is a very good time to take advantage of it.
Yeah, come on, Maiev. You gotta shill the cubes. Shill the cubes. What can people get when they buy the cube, Maiev?
So if you buy a cube, you'd be able to access Rune Infinite or early access game, and you also have different benefits within the Rune metaverse. You'd get a Discord badge, private channel, like what's it called, Founders Tavern. Also, you'd also get every rune in Rune Sanctuary that's one of each from L to Zod. Plus, you'd get a golden cube skin, angel skin, plus wings, which is pretty nice. And lastly, it's an exclusive T-shirt from Rune Metaverse. Don't know who came up with that idea. Don't know how we're going to do it
That'll be-
logistically, but yeah.
that'll be at the launch of Rune Sanctuary. So a lot of those benefits will unlock at a later date. Some are available immediately, like the access to the Founders Tavern,
Mhm.
and of course, early access to Rune Infinite. Those sweet angel wings looks like they're coming your way too in Rune Infinite. So do keep an eye on that too. And of course, as Maya rightly said, purchasing a Founders Cube just helps us bring better and better games for you. So do check out the marketplace.
And you get one
Right.
night with Maiev. That would be
If you
pretty
purchase
funny.
100
No.
cube,
Yeah, if you buy,
you'd get a picture of Livio in a hot tub.
oh my god, leave you. That would be pretty funny if it's like, you know, you buy a cube, Maiev has to take you out to dinner. Just kidding, Maiev. Okay, I guess one more time, let's take a look at the leaderboards. Again, Fortress Desire, the new normal Chaos Myth, Mr. Buggins in our top 5. And I guess if everybody's ready, we go ahead and jump into the second half. Again, we will start with Marco Polo and let RNG decide the rest. 6 more rounds. Good luck, everybody. Everyone ready? Oh, Benzi is here. Benzi, are you going to be sending us
Benzi
the
is here.
results? Are you going to make Maev's life a little bit easier?
Right.
And also for you guys here with me, let me screen share since I just remembered you guys don't have a live view of the game, right?
Indeed. I was
Yeah.
actually gonna say that, but I didn't want to interrupt our flow.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up for you.
Are we starting soon? Is the round over?
Nah, hold on. I'm trying to screen share right now so you guys can see the game.
And just to remind you, everyone, it would seventh round would start as Marco Polo. And if ever we encounter Sprite Juice mode, you will have to forfeit that round and change it to Marco Polo, since it's currently having some issues at the moment, or bug at the moment.
Okay, you guys are able to see it, right? To see my screen, and you guys can still hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
Yep.
can still hear you. And
Yep,
I can
yep,
see
yep.
your screen.
There we go. So let me go ahead and jump into Evolution. And yeah, we'll go ahead with the second half of the tournament. Oh my god, there's so many sprites. Friendly reverse. We have not seen a friendly round this tournament yet, right? No friendlies.
No, we haven't.
Okay, so I guess after the end of this round, we will go ahead with the second half of the tournament. Maiev will switch to Marco Polo, and that will be the beginning of the second half. Looks like we got a lot of dragons in here. I'm surprised the wall didn't go down again. That was nice when it was down. Oh wait, sorry Twitch chat. I was still showing the. I was still showing the leaderboards. So yeah, 40 seconds. Are you guys aware of any other? Oh, there we go, Maiev. That's the announcements I like to see. Yep, one more half. Lib Tekken, are you in here? Are you playing, or are you just watching? I don't see you in the game. Okay, there we go, Maiev. Whenever you're ready to start.
Right. So I'd be starting the round now.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. The wall came down just in time. And we have Marco Polo. I do see another new name in here. Vedger 23. That's how you say it? How would you guys pronounce that name?
Which one? Vedger 23.
Is it Vedger?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how else I would
Vedger.
say that.
Veya? No, it'd be Veja in English, wouldn't it? But in a different language. Veya, maybe?
Yeah, hopefully everybody was able to get in here. I don't see either of our top contestants. I don't see Fortress and I don't see Desai yet. Oh no, I see Fortress in here now. Where's Desai? Oh, Desai is there. Okay, everybody. Okay. So people, everyone's back. Okay, good. Do you guys remember, was there a sound effect when you picked up an orb in the old Evo?
I can't recall.
I
I've
almost
been
feel like
playing
there
Evo
was, but
without sounds.
you don't play with sounds? No, you need the sounds.
Yeah, I did. Well, what was it? if I recall it correctly, most of it were chomp sounds.
Yeah,
Like,
Overhaul took
Yeah.
Desai out. That's gonna be a big orb. Desai, always very
I
juicy
think there was
contestant. Oh,
there was like a sound if you get an orb, it, which is like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I believe there is a specific sound when you pick up an orb.
yeah. I think there still is a sound, right? But it's just that in Spectate, you only hear it when you yourself get it. So I can't hear whether or not somebody's getting an orb or not, which is kind of unfortunate. But I get maybe it's better that way. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of sounds.
You know, Marco Polo was one of my favorite rounds before, but now after playing Evo, I'm too lazy to determine which sprite gives the buff or the debuff that zooms you in. And plus, I'd rather be eating plenty of sprites rather than thinking of how of which sprite would zoom me in. But
Come on, you gotta be picky with what you eat, Maiev. Come on.
yeah, but that strategy always fails because I'd end up being too zoomed in. I could no longer see what's up ahead.
You just
Yeah, I'm
devour
definitely not a
everything.
picky eater.
Yeah.
I do the same as well. Just go for what I can, both in game and in real life.
I wish you could see how much these players could see. I have no idea how zoomed in their cameras are, right? Like, oh, Desai just gets a kill. On Sassy Boy, I think he's not gonna get that orb though. Who's gonna get that orb? He's kind of no, never mind. Overhaul doesn't contest him for it. Oh, he could have got that orb. Oh man, that was a big orb too. That's a 300 orb. If Overhaul took that orb, he would be in first, but maybe he either didn't see it or he didn't go for it. I don't know.
I mean, there's a few orbs in short succession there, so
Overhaul got Mr. Buggins. Again, he's ignoring the orb. Desai is gonna take the orb that the Overhaul killed. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Desai ignored it too. Okay, maybe they're so nearsighted that they can't see it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just so nearsighted.
That sounds quite plausible to me.
Huh. I like. It was like right next to them though. Like, how blind are they?
Speaking of blind Panda, are you able to see without glasses on?
No, I'm blind.
Really?
I'm playing Marco Polo IRL.
So what grade are your glasses?
They're really bad. Like, if I take off my glasses, I'm like nothing exists in the world if I take off my glasses.
I used to have like.
Oh, and last kill for Desai. Does that bring him to the top? No, it doesn't. Overhaul still takes the win. Okay, wow. I thought the last kill was gonna make a big difference. Finally, we have a friendly round. Let's be friends. The most exciting game mode in tournament, anyways.
I think it's always interesting to see, especially for it to slip in much later on in the tournament.
Look at Desai. He doesn't care. He doesn't
Players
care.
have already got used to that concept of deathmatch, killer. Kills are good, and then of course you get these friendly rounds where that's not the case, and it's interesting to see how they adapt to that playstyle.
Look at Desai. He doesn't care. He's just big the entire time. He has such a big lead, and he still doesn't care. Like,
I mean,
surely,
in fairness, no one's suiciding into him.
someone's gonna suicide to him, right? Like, surely.
But then, that's only 200 points. Yeah. I guess he's just not feeling threatened at all.
Oh, there we go. I think there we go. Emotionless is going after him, and Camel.
Yeah, I guess we need to call him out.
Okay, now he's playing more conservative, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're seeing that from other players as well, as people are now starting to challenge the leader,
Yeah.
chase after Desai. it's opening up the opportunity for players like Sassy Boy. We can see in the bottom left corner there, starting to get very close to Drake form, and players entering that.
Yeah,
Just
and the new
because they're
normal.
not feeling pressured. Fortress flying around.
Look at how close the leaderboard is. This is what 16-point difference? No, 18-point difference between first and fifth. This would be very interesting.
If we have a look to the left a bit, but we got Fortress there, flying full Drake, Sassy in Drake form as well.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody's doing it.
With the map open as well, the gameplay is that much less condensed. So players do have the opportunity to fly around, gather a few sprites, and feel that they're safe from those kamikaze pilots. But we know how easily they can still approach you.
Oh, Desai gets a kill on Fortress. That's the danger. And now they're stuck on the other side of the wall.
Oh wow!
And I guess a tip for those of you, if you guys are stuck on the wall, just press escape and kill yourself. In game, of course. But you don't want to be stuck there because, yeah, if you just kill yourself, it's a little bit faster to get back in the game.
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to Twitch chat. Been getting 30 or more viewers consistently in this past weeks. So thank you guys for all the support. Don't forget to follow us, turn on the notifications, join our social channels, and plus, since you guys are here, I'm not sure if the links will work.
Guys, join Discord. Come on, it's lonely in Discord. My Telegram doesn't work. Please, guys. Discord.gg/rune, I believe. Oh my god, what did you post, Maiev? What the...
It's our daily quest. So if you guys are here to fulfill Rune to 1 billion prophecy by doing our part, you can search us in Google, click on Rune, YouTube, here's the link.
Desai gets another kill.
And subscribe.
Okay, Desai's out of this game. Desai, yeah. The new normal actually in first still.
CoinGecko and CMC.
And flying very well, no threat of evolving. As long as he can maintain that kind of sprite,
it's gonna be tough.
Pace, it is gonna be close, yeah. Between him and Buggins, Mr. Buggins, they keep flipping back and forth. Fortress still possibly within a chance if they can get a good cluster of sprites.
Camel is just chasing the new normal.
And Mr. Buggins. You can see them, flashing alternatively.
Oh, it's gonna be very close. Desai gets a kill on Fortress, but Desai is already out of it. So the new normal or Mr. Buggins, or maybe Fortress, what's gonna happen? The new normal. Oh, Camel almost got him, but the new normal does take it. Okay, wow. That was so close. That was
wow, that was close.
That's like half a whelp.
16 points, I think, on the scoreboard between them. So, really not many sprites in it at all. And I think the game was won and lost in those moments of pausing to try and bring that health bar down. It's so vital to manage your health bar in that game mode. Otherwise, you just end up eating everyone like we saw Desai doing in there. But Desai determined to make up for that loss of points on the round in this one and moving swiftly up to the top of this current leaderboard. Reverse Evolve. And this is match number... What are we on now, Maiev?
It should be the 9th round.
Thank you, Maiev.
So just coming up to halfway of the second half.
What was going on in the bottom right there? They're just dash dancing there. Must be a big orb over there or something. They're just dash dancing in the same place.
Overhaul got that one. 21 points, not a massive orb, but early on in the game, it does, does move you quite quite nicely along that leaderboard. But we're seeing Design in the lead there currently. Everyone else very close amongst themselves across second, third, fourth, and fifth place. But Design still holding on a bit of a lead. Chaos Myth catching up though. Not too many behind. It might just be those two pulling away at this early stage.
So if you look at the leaderboards, Desai and Chaos Myth are really the only ones that are prioritizing evolving. Am I missing? Okay, so V'ger has no evolves and not that many sprites, but he does have 2 kills. Very interesting, but everybody else either prioritizing sprites or evolves.
2 kills and an item as well. Those, of course,
yeah.
5 points. That's the same as 5 evolution, so just on a single pickup. So it does make a bit of a difference. I wouldn't say something you can rely on for this particular game mode, but it's going to help you if you're flying around the map and do happen to spot one.
Oh, there's an orb. Who's going to get it? I think V'ger got it. No, Overhaul got it. Okay, Overhaul took it. I wish you could push. Like, imagine if you could push another dragon into like the cluster of sprites to the bottom right.
Like if they
Can you
have...
imagine that on sticky mode?
Oh,
Everyone pushing at each other against the wall.
Chaos Myth gets Camel. Oh, but he's not big enough. He can't get the orb. Oh, what a waste. Desai got it. Oh man. Yeah, if you could push other dragons a little bit, that'd be kind of funny.
Come on. Oh, there you go. Gamel is getting all the sprites.
And Camel gets taken out by Chaos Myth. That's why you don't get the sprites. That's why.
I mean, we are now seeing, real Desire dominance in this round. 200 points. That's quite an unassailable lead, really. And
unless
are we
he
going to see it
dies.
flip around? Well, the only way, really, is to take Desire out, get the orb. But so far, he's managing to maintain Drake. So.
I was playing Mario Party yesterday. In the last 5 turns, me and my teammate were up like 5 stars to 1. In the last 5 turns, somehow we ended the game 0 stars to 11.
Were you playing against CPU?
No, it was against actual players. Like
Really?
That was such a crazy turnaround. Oh man. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mario Party. Hey, we still need to play Mario Party, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I've played it a bit. I haven't got it for the Switch. I can't remember what the last one was I had.
And
No, maybe I
Desai.
did.
Yeah, Desai takes this round. A very convincing lead. About 300 points. Or I guess 230. And now we have Evolution. Wait, what is going on? Wait, Evolution is different too. Only evolves give points. What? Evolution is actually Evolution. I think we need patch notes. Maiev, where are the patch notes? Oh my god. That changes everything. Wow.
I mean, that's what the game mode's called. It always rewarded evolution. But I think the game modes are starting to become, as we kind of seen, much more focused on specific objectives. Rather than still just rewarding general gameplay and a little bit on that objective.
Yeah, definitely. The different game modes are a lot more gimmicky, which I guess I don't know. Some people might like it, some people might not. Not 100% sure how I feel about it yet. But yeah, definitely. Wow. Who's gonna be the best at evolving?
I've linked the exclusive chat for Rune Evolution, so most of the updates are in there at the moment. And we'd be trying to consolidate the updates for you guys to be aware of the changes that happened in Rune Evolution over the past week.
Thanks, Maiev. Look at the point total. Wait. How does Emotionless have 53 points? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I was looking at something else.
But interesting to see that this game mode seems a bit more open in terms of the leaderboard. And Rook returning to the top again. We saw them win a round in the first half. Certainly competitive in this one. We are seeing Desire creep up though.
I think
Perhaps expectedly, I'm not sure. And Fortress back in the top 3 too.
I think I would really like this game mode. This game mode seems really nice. Huh. It's also really exciting because look at how close it is between first and second. So close.
Yeah, I mean, you've really got to be keeping an eye on that evolution bar.
I wonder if the meta might be...
Which one do you think you would play from? Would it be the evolution between the kind of Whelp and the Drake, or the Whelp and the Dragonlin, or the Dragonlin and the Drake?
I think you always want to go to the Drake because there's no reason to not go to Drake, right? Drake, you decay faster and you're bigger, so it's less likely for you to die. I wonder,
you
like,
have the speed advantage though, from being that kind of Dragonlin.
Yeah, but it also
I don't think
leaves
so.
you vulnerable, right?
Yeah, there's a vulnerability. I did wonder if there was a speed benefit from that, and therefore it's a kind of more skillful build, so to say, or play style in this particular game mode.
I kind of wonder if it makes sense to go after the player that's like close to the amount of points that you have. Like if Fortress goes and tries to kill Desai, so I imagine there's probably a lot of opportunities to get killed because you don't want to stay in Drake, right? So like there's always an opportunity for someone to kill you or for you to kill somebody else. But it might be hard to kill him. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Very interesting. But of course, Desai,
I think it's a really risky approach, right?
player.
So bearing in mind, you don't get points for kills.
You don't.
What's the objective in what's the purpose of killing someone, taking them out of the match for a few more seconds, right?
Yeah,
in
that's the
order
only
to
point.
try and get a few more evolutions. Now, in the process, you might then get the kill, or they might get the kill. It's going to be very random unless you step away from evolving to get into and maintain Drake form to go for the kill. So you will giving away the opportunity to lose. You're losing some points or missing out on those points to try and get the kill to stop the other player from missing out on points.
Yeah, definitely.
Seems a bit of a backwards tactic. I think this is a very heads down, focus on my solo gameplay to just get as many evolves as possible and hope I don't
wow, that was it. Okay, Desai is a winner, and now we're in Fast Trick, and look at how many sprites there are in Fast Trick. Oh my god. What the? There's so many. These dragons are...
Yeah, so
they're having a feast.
There is a much faster decay when there is more than one Drake. So if there's more than one Drake, you're really going to have to work hard to maintain that form. You will also find that the Drakes are faster and therefore they're going to be more dominant as well. But there is those increased sprites to try and help you out to get you that Drake and maintain it. But yeah, interesting to see because we've not had this.
Yeah, no, this looks really nice
with the changes in the tournament.
This looks really nice, especially if the wall goes down. Oh my god. Ooh. Zai's just really good at everything. No matter what changes, the Zai stays at the top. That's what I noticed. Oh, but maybe I jinxed it. I don't know. Fortress is catching up. I don't see the Zai. Where's the Zai? Oh no, he's there. He's there.
It
Yeah.
just get taken out a moment ago. But pretty much as soon as you said that,
he's back. He's back, and he's hungry.
And straight in for the kill as well. Takes out Sassy Boy. and Gamel.
How you doing, Maiev?
I'm doing good.
Damn it! I don't have the Maiev cam set up anymore. I can't just pop you in here.
I'm just what do you call it?
Do you guys know?
Populating our scoreboards.
Do you guys know what the maximum amount of Zod is right now? Per
I think it's
game?
0.15.
No, we're at point. We're at
Oh,
higher
it's
than.
not.
0.3.
Is
Around
0.3 again?
0.3.
Oh man,
That's for 30 players.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's the good old days of 0.3 Zod.
I mean, even to see 0.165 is great. I'm tempted to jump in myself just to enjoy that.
Wow,
I
this
mean, what,
this game
5%
mode looks so nice. There's so many sprites. It's amazing. Which one's
Yeah,
the juicer?
we have like a complaint saying that it's impossible to get to a Drake on fast rate because there's a low amount of sprites. So what we did is we've increased the number of sprites so that they would turn to Drakes and take advantage of the mode. Hence the name fast rate.
Yeah, maybe there are too many sprites. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, the decay is fast, so
Yeah, but
they still
the
turn
thing
to-
is that like there's so many sprites, it's hard to control all of it. Like the point is that you want to control all the sprites so nobody else turns into Drake, right? But it's kind of hard to do that when there's so many sprites. So I don't know.
But that was the objective behind the change, is to make it more competitive. Because what we always saw before, and you'll be familiar with this, is somebody got Drake and that was it. They were dominant throughout the game. And as long as they can maintain that Drake form, nobody could catch them up. Whereas now, you've got the opportunity for other players to become Drakes as well. A realistic chance, even if they do get taken out, there is an opportunity for you to come back.
Right.
However, in that process, the as Maiev said, decay speed of all Drakes when there's more than one Drake increasing significantly. So what that means is that just by becoming a Drake, you're automatically making it more difficult for the existing Drakes in play, and you then have that opportunity to catch up yourself because you actually got to that form. So should really open up the gameplay. We're seeing it a little bit at the moment on the leaderboard against the new normal. Holding first place over Desire and Fortress, Chaos Smith, and I can see that fifth place especially chopping and changing at the moment. So it is still really open.
Oh, the new normal gets taken out. I think this is a game where ping actually matters a lot, though. You need to have really fast reactions, otherwise you decay. You decay so fast that I think the ping is more of a factor in this round than any of the others. Yeah, pretty tight game. The first, second, and third place all within 100 points. Looks like the new normal's gonna take it. He's about 100 points ahead. More than 100. Yeah, the new normal does take it. Okay. Reverse evolve again. Wow, this is like the reverse evolve tournament, huh? What round are we at now, Maiev? Is this 11?
This is the last round.
This is the last round. Okay.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
all to play for now. Think of that USD prize. It's in sight. 4.5 minutes. Give it your all. That's my motivational speech done for the day. You can send my in the post.
So reverse evolve. I know Desire won one of them. Does I win the other one? I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing you guys don't remember either.
Can you remember which round number that was? Because then Maiev wouldn't be able to reference it on the scoreboards.
No, I hardly even know what round this is. It's hard to keep track of the round numbers, honestly. It's hard.
It's round 11.
Wait,
Oh,
you just said
so-
it was round 12.
Yeah, sorry, it's round 12 now. I just finished scoring round 11. Sorry
Thank you,
about
Maiev. But yeah, it almost seems like the rounds kind of like meshed together. You know, it's hard to keep track. Oh, look at the new normal running away. Everyone's chasing him. It's always really funny in reverse evolve when this happens. Oh my god, everyone's getting him. Oh, emotionless takes him out. Who's gonna get that orb? The new normal was in first place. That's a juicy orb. Who is gonna get it? And Camel gets it. Okay.
Now that actually was quite beneficial for the competitiveness of this match. Not having one of those top players walk away with normal's points, it has still kept that scoreboard fairly open.
Yeah, where's Camel? How's he not on the leaderboards? Wait, are you Camel? Lip Tekken? Is that you? Is that you? Wait a minute.
No, I think Lib Tekken is emotionless.
What? No, he's not. Is he?
I think so.
Are you?
Oh, really? Huh. I see.
The Tekken is Mateus. How come we have so many different usernames? Alright. I do have a different username.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Remember my Steam Mage Slayer son?
There's so many. Sassy boy in first now. Oh, he's getting cornered. Oh, Mr. Buggins takes him out. Okay, that's another big orb. If Mr. Buggins gets it, he's gonna be in first. No, Camel's. I think is Camel gonna get it? Camel might have been in the game the longest. Who's been in the game the longest? Is it Camel? Wait, who got it? Wait. Oh, there's no orb because it's the last minute. Oh my god, everyone got baited by it. Even I got baited by it. Oh my god. Everyone.
But it was close. It was right on the kind of dot, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't look. That's why I was like,
Right,
what's going
in terms
on?
of the timer, the kill itself was just before the minute mark.
Oh, okay. Looks like Chaos Myth is gonna have this game wrapped up unless he dies. Wait, he's still picking up sprites. Oh, he died! He died! Wait, Mr. Buggins! Mr. Buggins is in first!
wow.
Wait, Chaos Myth is trolling! What the? Okay. Okay, so in the end, Mr. Buggins does take the last round. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. That was very questionable. I'm gonna call you out, Chaos Myth. What was that? Come on.
Incredible.
Okay, well, I'll give Maiev a minute or two to compile the leaderboards. That is going to be the last round of Rune Royale. Make sure I'm hanging up the right thing. There we
By the
go.
way, Panda, would you like to see the last minute when they were sticking on the side?
When there
See
what?
happened? Would you like to see a preview of what happened during the time where they were trying to snatch the orb?
Oh no, it was because it was after the orb stopped spawning, right? I know what happened.
Alright, so tallying up the final score.
No, wait, Benzemon said it should have spawned orb. Wait a minute, maybe somebody got the orb. Maybe the message that just didn't pop up that says somebody stole an orb. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it must have been a pretty close tournament. I know the new normal got like 2 or 3 wins. Maybe
It
even
felt
more than
close.
that.
Mm.
Desire, obviously, you know, probably got the most wins. But even then, I don't know, because
Fairly consistent placing as well, though, wasn't he? But we saw, Rook pick up a round as well. I hope we pronounced that correctly. So it has been very open. And we saw that right in the last round and many others, the games are contested right up until the last moment. It wasn't until the final few seconds in many of the matches that the winner was decided. So it's been really, really close, not just across the tournament, but actually game on game as well, which is great to see because that's what we love. We love the competition. I think it suggests that some of the tweaks in those game modes are working as intended. We want to make it more fun, more competitive. Seems to be the case. We'll definitely see if that is still the case when we see the leaderboard, but certainly it did feel like that tonight. If you agree or disagree, do let us know. We're always looking for that feedback. Ultimately, it's you guys playing the game, having fun, and tell us what you think.
Okay, Maiev, are you ready? It looks like not yet. Okay, do you guys notice? I don't know if it's just me, but do all of your friends have like glasses? I feel like most of my friends have glasses. I just like look at the screen and say, wait, we all have glasses. I don't know. Maybe everybody just has glasses nowadays.
Mine's most likely due to like computer usage because I didn't have glasses for a long time, and I don't need them for like close-up things. But I'm short-sighted, so I can't see stuff that's far away. But I think that's from spending so many years staring at a screen, a few inches away from my face.
That could be. I thought that was a myth. I don't know. When I go to the eye doctor, sometimes they would say that like it really doesn't matter if you like, look at the screens. But then sometimes they say that it does matter. So I don't know. But it seems like most of the people that I know do have glasses.
Well,
no spoilers, Maiev.
I've been wearing glasses since I was like 12 years old or 11 years old, and it keeps getting worse every year.
Yeah, my eyes, man.
I think the only time it went well was when I wore like contact lenses in college. I wore like a, what do you call it? They call it like an extended wear contact lens, wherein you could use them to, you could put them in your eye even when you're sleeping.
Yeah, it like shapes your eye, right? Is that how it works? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you? Did you update the leaderboards?
I did.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and pull that up then. And who do you think won, Disco?
I feel like Design might have just snatched it.
Yeah, I think
because of the places.
Yeah, I probably have to give it to Design too. Fortress was first before, but I don't remember Fortress took any games. He must have.
No. I mean, it is possible still, I think, to win the Rune Royale just by placing highly, consistently, depending on the performance of those players who do win some rounds. If they win some rounds and then don't play well in a couple others, it is possible to win just by coming second throughout. But I don't think that was the case here. I do feel like Design might have edged it.
Yeah, I would say Design probably took it. I think Design probably took it. I'm trying to think if Fortress took like that many rounds. I don't think he did. So I would probably have to give it to Design. And again, the prize pool is really top loaded, so whoever takes first is going to be walking away with the majority of it. So let's take a look. And oh wow, okay, yeah, Desai took it by a mile. I thought it was gonna be closer than that. Desai 69 points, obligatory, nice. And the new normal is 53. The new normal taking second. I think is that the best placement from the new normal? That might be the best placement.
So.
Wow.
I think it is.
Yeah, congratulations. That's really good. And then Fortress with 49. Overhaul at 36. Mr. Buggins at 35. Sassy Boy with 23. Chaos Myth with 22. And Rook with 15. Vedger 23 with 5, and Rudsgar with 4.
I mean, it's great to see our new first timers at the Rune Royale picking up some points. Unfortunately, this time, not quite enough to get on the leaderboard for those pay positions. But what a brilliant start. I mean, to come here, to take some points away from clearly well-established players. Your journey's got to start somewhere, and you've done brilliantly. We really hope to see you at the next one, and of course, throughout the course of the season too.
Panda, I actually sent you the clip on what happened on round 12, wherein they went in on the upper right side of the map.
Do you want me to show it? Is that something you want me to show?
Yeah. Show it to our viewers.
Okay, but before that, Chaos Smith with 22 points and Mr. Buggins at 35. Do you think that last second kill cost Chaos Smith $1.50? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so, right? Because it's only a 3-point difference between first and second.
Yeah.
So
I
probably,
don't think that would have been
probably
sufficient.
it wouldn't have mattered. But wow, that that
Would have
last,
put them up to 6th place, slightly closer.
yeah, probably 6, but probably not for the $1.50. Okay. Congratulations to all of our winners. Desai always playing masterfully, and the new normal playing really well as well. So Maiev does want me to show what happened in the last round. So let me go ahead and try to pull that up. Okay, you guys should be able to see this, right? What happened, Maiev? So the timer is at 1 minute and 4 seconds. And yeah, so it was clearly under 1 minute, right? Clearly under 1 minute. So everybody got baited. Everybody thought that there was going to be an orb. I thought there was going to be an orb. Overhaul's probably looking at them like, what's going on? And then he joins them as well. Yeah, so yeah, no bug there. Just nobody kept track of the time. Okay, guys. I think this is a time for, well, is Benzie here? You hear Benzie? Is Benzie still awake? Oh, okay, there we go. I was just about to say. Yeah, there we go. Rune Evolution Season 1. Woohoo! Starts on stream starting now. That's leaderboards got reset, so I guess now is the official start of the season. And then what day is it? Let's see. So on August 28th, that will be the end of Season 1. The Season 1 will conclude with Rune Royale Season 1. It's maybe a little bit confusing, but it's really not. But yeah, $200 divided up. 100 goes to the top 5 players in this season, and $100 goes to the top 5 players of Rune Royale. Yep. And I think the highest placing player on the leaderboards gets a epic NFT, and the winner of the Rune Royale gets a epic NFT as well.
Correct. And $50 to each of those, and then so there's $50 for the winner of the season, $50 for the winner of the Rune Royale, and there's also another $50 prize pool for the top 3.
Top 3. Yes, it is top 3. Yes, top 3 instead of top 5.
Season,
yes.
And then top 5 for the tournament.
No. Top 3 for tournament and the season, for both.
Tournament and season.
Yeah, we went to top 3. But yeah, so yeah, looking forward to playing all these new game modes with you guys. I guess Indiana Jones again, probably not my favorite, but I am really looking forward to trying out Evolution and Fast Break. Those look really nice. All right, got anything else you want to say, Maiev, before we wrap it up?
Well, I would like to thank you guys for all the support. from so it's from the Rune team. So we have we're starting a new season. We'd like to ask you guys regarding the feedback on what do you think of this season? Do you think it's 1 month is pretty short, or do you think it's just right? Oh, right. So we also have a notification on chat saying that Natron is asking if we could craft the ignition rune word at the moment. So yeah, definitely it's activated during the stream only. So if you wanted to craft ignition, now's the right time.
Are you sure it's enabled?
Is that?
I don't even know if it's enabled. We didn't.
Well, Benzi can enable.
Yeah,
we have it.
And it's still on the beta site as well, Maiev.
That I'm not aware.
Yeah, it is on the it is on beta. You do have to go to beta.rune.game to craft ignition.
Yep.
And
we'll have a couple of minutes.
All right, let me see. I'll try to pull up the link right now. So I'll put the link in chat for you guys to craft ignition. Oh, never mind. I don't see it. It probably does need to be enabled first before I can see it. There we go. This should be the link. There we go. Okay, so Benzi did say ignition will be available to craft 2 hours after the stream. And I guess that's where we wrap up for today. Thank you guys all for playing in the tournament and for stopping by on the stream. We love all of you.
Yeah.
If you guys...
So, hold on a minute, Panda. So, in order to go and transmute that, you will need to input the recipe, I think, into the transmutation cube. It won't have populated that automatically. So, that recipe there is Gull, Ist, Zod, and so go to that beta site, input those into there, and you'll be able to craft ignition for the next 2 hours. So that'll be closing at around 2:30 a.m. UTC. Yes, get your crafts in, share those crafts with us. Hopefully some of you get a mythic. And the chat are asking, are we crafting?
No, not today. Not for the Rune Royale. We'll be back next week, of course, with more rune words to give out for you guys. And who knows? Maybe me and Maiev will stream some Evo throughout the week. You know?
Yeah. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
we have tons of surprises coming up for the community this month. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess that wraps it up for today. We'll see you guys all later. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks all.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.